Eric is on the roll.
Look. It's supposed to say look. Ava, you okay? You're not okay? Oh, you are okay. Yes. Yes. Eric is like butter. He's on a roll.
It's just like SpongeBob.
Yeah, Eric's like butter. He's on a roll. All right. Katie, are you okay? Are you okay?
Yes.
Yeah? You guys need to get, like, focused. Okay. Derek, does this make sense to you? The relationship between perfect squares and square roots is that to solve a square root, you have to find a perfect square. Right. So then, here's the question for today, because today is going to be a little different. What do you think the relationship between perfect cubes and cube roots is? What do you think the relationship between perfect cubes and cube roots is? Yes, ma'am.
You need to find
Go ahead.
to solve the cube roots. You need to find.
Solve cube roots, you look for perfect cubes. Whoa. That's right. Okay, do you know what perfect cubes are? Who knows what perfect cubes are? Oh. Yes, ma'am.
Something that multiplies 3 times by itself.
A number multiplied by itself 3 times would be a perfect cube. Right. Like, I don't know. What's the smallest perfect cube that's positive?
8.
Could be 1. Could be 0, huh? But 0's not really positive. So 1. The next one's 8. Oh, yeah. What's the next one after 8, Kate? Do you know? What's that? 27. And then 64. And then 125 and 216 and 343 and 512 and 729 and then 1,000. You got that, Jared? Perfect. Okay. So, Scarlett, you ready? Check this out. We've been doing square roots, right? Square root asks what number times itself 2 times is 4. Like that's what this square root right here asks, right, Catalina? What number times itself 2 times equals 4? This is a cube root. That's what we're going to start today, Gio. Do you see the difference between the two? There's a 3 right here. There's nothing right there. You see what I'm talking about? That means you're looking for a number times itself 3 times that equals 4.
So there's nothing like on the side, it's 2.
Yes. So if there's nothing written right there in that little pocket right there, it's a 2. Like, you know how 5 is the same as 5 times 1? You don't really need to write the 1. You could just write 5. It's the same thing. Here, it's the same thing. There's a 2 there, but you don't need to write it. Katie should be definitely taking notes, not spacing out right now, right? Because this is new. So, Mr. Salazar, here's the thing you got to know for today, like the most important thing. You have to know how to read this. This thing right here is asking what number times itself 3 times is 4. Ruben, do you know why it's 3 times? Because of this. That's what tells you 3 times. Derek, you see what I'm talking about? That little 3 right there, it's their instructions. This is the instructions. Angelica over there, you good with this? Yeah. Enrique, you good? Yeah. So you already knew this, right? You knew square roots are number times itself twice. Cube roots are number times itself 3 times. Scarlett, I'm going to give you a list in a minute of the first 10 perfect cubes. And all your answers for cube roots for right now are going to involve those numbers. So it's not going to be too difficult. Yeah. Jose, you ready? So Jose, you're going to have 2 homeworks tonight. Yesterday's and today's, right? And Catalina's going to have 17 homeworks, all of them that she missed. We haven't even had 17 homeworks. How do you miss 17 homeworks when we don't even have 17 homeworks? That's crazy, Catalina. Okay. So, Alondra, this little number right here It's called the index. So I want you to know that the number that's in that little pocket right there is called the index. So Geo, for example, let's say I had something like this. You see that 7 right there? That's called the index. And that would mean we're looking for a number times itself 7 times that equals that number. Jared, you okay? You sure? All right. Huh. We're good, Jade? Okay. Everybody ready? Yeah, we're ready? You're ready, Alejandro. You ready? Looking sharp in your uniform today. Do you like it or not like it? You don't like it. Oh, you don't like looking good? Okay. So, check this out. Ava, today, we're going to simplify stuff like this. That's what we're going to do. Your homework's going to involve stuff like this right here. Cube root of 27. Okay? So I want you to know a couple things. Number one, the first thing I want you to know is what it looks like. Like here's what you're going to get mixed up on, I hope. Well, I hope you don't. You got to know the difference between this and this. They're totally, totally different. Some of you guys are like, yeah, that's obvious. And some of you guys don't see the difference yet. See, this one's got a 3 right there, and this one has nothing. That means this is square root right here. And this is cube root right here. Yeah, we're good? Everybody got that fact? Yeah, Marco, you're good with that? Eric, you got that, or do you have a question? Got it. Yeah. Eric, you might think you have problems, but I'm a math teacher. I got problems. Yeah, I know. Alright. Next thing, I want you to know what cube roots are asking, okay? Can you guys see this right here on the board? Yeah? Katie, you can see this right here? Okay, here's what cube roots are asking. Cube roots are asking what number times itself 3 times is the radicand. So like, let's say the cube root of 64. Let's use this as an example. This is what number cubed is 64. That's what it's asking. Anybody know the answer to that question? Eric, you know? How many guys know? Don't say the answer. How many guys know the answer to that one? 2 so far? 3 people? 4 people? To this one. What number times itself 3 times is 64? What is it, Eric?
4.
4. Let's see if that's true. Is 4 times 4 times 4 64? 16 times 4? Ooh, ah. That's right. It is 64. So the answer to this would be 4. Because 4 times itself 3 times is 64. Maria, you see how it works? No? Okay. Do you see the difference between these two? Do you understand that this one's asking for a number times itself 3 times? You're good then. You're good. I'll show you how to find the answer 4 in a minute. You're good, Alize? Yeah? Okay. Alright. Here's how you find the answer. Ready, Jose? To find the answer, what you got to do is you got to factor the radicand. And you look for perfect cubes. That's what you do. You factor the radicand and look for perfect cubes. Andrea, the thing that's tricky is you don't know what the perfect cubes are very well. Perfect squares are easy. You know those. Right? 1, 4, 9, 16, 25. Those are easy. Perfect cubes are trickier. That's why I'm going to give you a list. Mr. Salazar, are you going to let Ruben beat you on tomorrow's quiz? No? You let him beat you last time just to make him feel good, though, huh? Just so it like boost his confidence a little bit. That was really nice of you. Ruben, you believe he let you beat you? Let you beat him? You believe that? Or you just saw what you wanted and you just took it? All right. Wait, Ruben, you got the highest score on the quiz on Friday. Is that true? Dang. Dang. Angelica, did you hear that? But you feel like you probably should have had it if you just didn't make one little tiny mistake, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, it's on like Donkey Kong. Out. Okay, Isabella, you got to get an A on tomorrow's quiz. Yeah, got to get an A. So I see a lot of people writing this down. It's perfect, exactly what you should be doing. While you're writing it down, you guys have questions so far? Scarlett, you have a question yet? No?
So anything that it has 3 in it, so it's like
This right here. Anytime there's a 3 there, you're looking for a number times itself 3 times. That's right. Anytime there's a 3 right there. But this would be different. Pay attention right here, because look, that's different. That's not cube root. This is cube root. Geo, so watch. This is 3 times the square root of 19. This is the cube root of 19. In fact, I am so glad you asked that question. I didn't even think about that, and I know it's something you're going to mess up. Damien, look. This is cube root of 19. This 3 times the square root. Is that okay for square root of 19? Scarlett, you see the difference?
no.
You're not Scarlett.
Still.
So here's the difference. Yeah, look. So you see how the 3's in front right here? 3's not in front right here, it's in the little pocket.
So it's going to be 3 times.
So this means 3 times the square root of 19. There's really an invisible 2 right there. You guys see the difference now?
Where's
Well, I drew it, but it would be right there in the pocket. It's not really called a pocket, but that's what I'm calling it for right now. Enrique, you see the difference between those 2? Yeah? Okay. Catalina, do you? Okay. Okay, do you see the difference, or do you not see the difference between these 2? The 3 is not in front. When it's in front, it's multiplying. This one is right there in the little index. That's the index, it's 3. Ava, you see what we're talking about? Yeah. Okay. Andrea, you ready? Look at this. Perfect cubes. You need this. You should draw a big giant heart around this because you love math. Alondra missed this class. She was sitting at home, playing video games, watching TV, sleeping as long as she wanted. She's like, I miss Mr. Brown's class. I wish I was in his class. So put this somewhere in your notes where you can find it. If you have a highlighter, you can highlight a box around it, something, so you can find this. So these are the perfect cubes, and that's their cube roots. How many of you guys feel bad that Marco's not writing this down? Yeah, he feels bad for himself. Wow. You know, it'd be really funny if Marco gets lost. How would he find his way back?
By following the road.
Maybe. Or by calling Marco Polo. Huh. Yeah. Oh, whose phone is that? Turn it off if it's yours. Turn it off. I know it's Obama calling, but he'll call back. Don't worry. He's got nothing better to do.
Jared,
Hi, Jared.
delete Obama.
Yeah, block Obama's number. Tell him not to call you during class. He's distracting you. Jade, do you see how this is working? Like 8 times itself 3 times is 512. So if you were asked for the cube root of 512, it would equal 8. And the reason why is because 8 times itself 3 times is 512. Gio, do you see how this list is working? Yeah? Salud. Who sneezed that time? Jared. Jared. Are you having a good day or a bad day, Jared? Just a day. Okay. So you got the whole list? Yeah? Kate, are you bothering poor Gio over there?
No.
Gio, where's your notebook?
I can't find it in the boxes in my English class. It's because I switched them.
Man, you need to get a notebook like that. That way you don't lose track of your stuff, right?
I'm gonna go find it next week.
Okay. All right, Gabby, are you ready?
Yes,
Gabby, you understand how all this works? So watch. Let me see. Let me show you guys. What? If you're still writing, you keep writing, but just watch too. So, like if you had a problem like this, Eric, if you had a problem that said the cube root of 216, this number, what it's asking for is what number times itself 3 times equals 216. That's what this is, right? All you gotta do is look. There's 216. That's 6. 6 times itself 3 times is 216. That's why that's the answer.
What number types of what?
One second. For this, no. Just like if you had the square root of 25, you just say that's 5, right?
Yeah.
So here, if it's a perfect cube, you just do it. So, Scarlett, this is asking what number times itself 3 times is 216. So when you look at your list, 6 times itself 3 times is 216. That's why the cube root of 216 is 6. Maria, does this make sense? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This asks what number times itself 3 times is 216. So you're going to look on your list and you're going to find 216. 6 times itself 3 times is 216. That's how the list works. So this just equals 6. That's it. See? All right. You ready? Everybody ready? We're going to try one. Derek. Which one? Let's see here, Derek. Ready? Let's try this one. How many of you guys got it already? Sweet. Janique, you got it? You don't see it? Do you see it? Do you see now? It's that easy. It's 7. Because this is wanting to know what number times itself 3 times is 343. The answer is 7. And that's why I have my chart to show me. 7 times itself 3 times is 343. So the cube root of 343 equals 7. We good? How many of you guys think that's really easy? You got that, no trouble? Okay, good. Good. All right then, let's try this. You've got this in your notes, right? Oh, were you not done? Were you not done? Wait, where'd it go? Were you not done with that?
No, that was second.
Oh, was it Cade? It was Cade? So you guys have this list right here in your notes, right? Okay, you're going to use that today a lot. And on your homework and on your quiz tomorrow, I'll let you use that list. Okay? So, let's try some examples. A little trickier ones. Watch this. We're going to do these two right here. Eric, what's the difference between those two, or are they the same? Here, we're going to do 3. We're going to do 3 problems right here. Watch. Here, watch. I'm going to hold on. Back the truck up, Gio. Gio, what's Damien doing to you? Is he bothering you? You want me to take him outside and beat him up? You do, but he wasn't bothering you. But you still want me to take him outside and beat him up. Gio, that's not very nice.
Do you have a pencil? Or do you have a sharpener?
There's a sharpener right there.
Oh, that's true.
Sometimes people could forget things, Jade. Sometimes people forget stuff. That's all. Whoa. All right. What's the difference between all three, or are they all the same? Or are two of them the same and one of them different? What do you think, Carolina? Huh? Are all three of these the same? Are two of them the same, or are all three different? They're all different. How many guys think they're all different? Whoa. How many guys think that two of them are the same? All right. How many guys think one of them? No, all three are the same. Okay, definitely not all three, because there's no 3 over here, right? What's this one asking? Right, what's squared? You could write this down, right? What's squared is 27. That's what that one asks. Let's see. One second. Oh, is that you again? Oh, that's you. Oh, there you go. Thank you, Scarlett. Was it Obama? Obama's like just spamming everybody lately. God, that guy. Ruben, what's this one asking? Right. What cube is 27? Right? I don't know why Katie's not writing this down. Oh, there we go. What's this one asking? This is 3 times the square root, bless you, of 27. That's what that one is saying. And of course, the square root of 27 is what 9 times itself is 27. Is Gio bothering you? You want me to break his knees?
They're already good.
They're already broken? Wow. Alright. On the E over there, you doing okay? Do you see the difference between the 3? So, which one do you want to do first? You guys tell me. We'll do A, B, or C. You guys, Ava, which one do you want to do first, Ava? A, B, or C? C. This one. Alright. How do we do this one? Tell me. How do we do that one? Yes, ma'am.
Yes, number multiples of 27. So 3 times 9.
So you're right. You factor. And what do you look for?
The factors of what goes into 27.
But you're looking for a perfect square that goes into 27. Right? Alright. Gio, what's the perfect square that goes into 27? Do you know I called on you right there, Gio?
Oh, 3.
3's not a perfect square, buddy.
Oh,
Do you know why I called on you, Gio?
why?
Do you know why? Why did I call on you? You do know why. Yeah.
I know why.
Gio, do you know what the perfect square that is a factor of 27 is? 9. So it'd be like this, right? 9 times 3. Now, let's see here. A lot of people they're just writing 9 times 3, not the square root of 9 times the square root of 3. And then they mix it up. They mix up where the answers go. So what's this number equal? 3. And that number, what's this number equal? Square root of 3. That's it. That's your answer. This number times itself equals 27. It does. Maria, we're good? Alright, Maria, which one do you want to do next? A or B? B, this one. Okay. So I'm going to write down, so if you haven't noticed, the way I'm doing your notes right now, right, is I got the problem, I wrote down what it means, and then I'm going to write down how to do it. Do you see how I did that? I got your back right there. Did you see that, Marco? You see how I did this? I got the problem, and then I have what it means, and then how to do it. Derek, you like that or no? What's the matter, Derek? Did Marco fart? Yeah, because you're all... Wow. What'd they have for lunch today? Did you have have beans or something?
Pizza.
Cabbage?
Yes.
Cabbage makes people fart a lot. It's true. Cabbage makes people fart a lot. All right. So that's my fault getting you guys distracted. I apologize. Check this out. Focus, focus, listen. Do you see how I'm doing your notes right here, though? Do you see I'm writing down what it means? Like, you see this, this is what you think. That's how you read it. Okay? And then I'm going to write underneath how you do it. So how you do this is you factor. Whoa. And look for perfect cube. Do you see? That one's already a perfect cube, huh? See in our list, 27. Cube root of 27 is 3. You see what I'm talking about? So this is just 3. This is not too bad, is it? Yeah. Now watch this. Watch this. This might be funny. We'll see. This might be funny. Let's say which one you want to do next. The one that's left. Why do you keep talking to Gio? You want to get a good grade, right? Because you want to be eligible. So just tell Gio, shut up, leave me alone. Yeah, just tell him. Just tell him. You can talk to me later. If it's important, he'll remember, right? Right. Say, don't bring me down. I know, Gio, he's really the problem, but I'm trying to make him feel better. Because when you're the problem, you feel down, you feel bad, right? When you're the problem, like you just feel bad. So I don't want him to feel bad. I want him to feel better, even if he doesn't deserve to. Even if he should like hang his head in shame. Yeah, I want him to feel better so that he can fix it. Right, Jose? Jose, this one. Check this out. This one, you simplify the square root first. That's okay for square root, I hope. Then multiply if you can. Do you know what I mean right there, Scarlett? Because here we saw that the square root of 27 was this, right? So I'm going to rewrite the whole problem. Is that color hard to see? No? Okay. So 3 times the square root of 27. We saw earlier over here.
Oh, wait, yeah, it is.
Yeah, no, that's okay. So hard to see you didn't even know what I was talking about, huh? There we go. Okay, so I rewrote the problem, right? Now earlier, like way over here, right? You see how we did that? Right? We already have this answer for this part right here. We have this answer right here, right? So this part, you see what I did right there? You see how I'm doing this? So that's 3 times 3 is 9. No, Carolina? Yeah, Carolina? I'm sorry? You can't. It's already done. It's just 9. It's not the square root of 9. Yeah. I'm glad you asked that. Because it's not the square root of 9. It's just 9. It's this many. Right. You okay, Ava? A long day? By 7th period, do you get hyper? No? Does Katie? Yeah, I figured. Alright, Katie. Katie, are you doing okay with what we've got so far? Okay, so here's what we're going to do next. I'm going to put 3 problems on the board. Alize, you need to wake up over there. I'm going to put 3 problems on the board. I want you to try all 3. I'm going to come around and help you. You ready, Derek? Oh, there, marker there. Here we go. Easy. Easy. Cube root of 1,000. Medium. Cube root. Let's do. 81. Oh, that's not on your list. Difficult. Oh, that's rude. A la bestia. So I'm going to give you just, let's do 3 minutes. Okay? Do as many as you can. Help each other out. Gio, 3 minutes. Like, you're going to learn more by trying stuff right now than if I just, like, did them for you. So 3 minutes. Let's go. Come on, Vamanos. Say, everybody, let's go. Come on, let's get to it. You know that you can do it. That's right. Honey, you know where we're going? Do you know where we are going? Abuela's house. She always goes there. Dora, the explorer. She always goes to Abuela's house. But I think Abuela should have died by now. She's old. Ebola's house? Oh my God. Alright, come on, here. Alright, come on, focus.
I don't know. You know the first one? The first one's on your list. What we cooking right
Where's your list? So that's this one.
And then put the little tree like on straight like this.
You didn't do that one?
I'll be Wait, like this?
That one's right. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Listen. I'm really glad to see that. I'm glad that you tried those because now I see what you're having trouble with, right? So now I can help you. Everybody got this. That's 10. That's on our list. That's 10. That's just equal to 10. Because 10 times 10 times 10 is 1,000, right? But this one gave people problems. Remember, you're looking for numbers on your list. Let me see here. So first thing I'm going to do is find my list. Oh, there it is. First thing I'm going to do is find my list. There it is. And I'm looking for 81, right? There's no 81, is there?
No.
So you got to factor. This is what you're going to do. Factor and look for perfect cubes. That's what you're going to do. All right? Now, most people, what they did is they did 9 times 9. So, Kate, I'm going to do it the way most people did it, that I saw, but it's a little harder than the easier way. Okay? So I'm going to show you the way that a lot of people did it, and I'm going to show you the easy way. Okay, so most people did this. They did, oh, well, 81 is 9 times 9. Those are perfect squares, not cubes, so that doesn't really help us. So watch this. Isn't 9 3 times 3? And this 9 is 3 times 3. Do you see a cube? You see it? That's 27. 3 times 3 times 3 is 27. That's on our list. You follow me? So this number right here is 3. And then what's left over is that. One thing, Eric, when you write your answers, you have to have that little index right there. You have to. If you don't have it there, your answer's wrong. That's the answer. Exabel, you want me to show you the easy way to do it? Yeah. Alright. Is everybody ready? Some are yes, some are no. Yeah? Okay. So the easy way, I'm going to rewrite the problem right here. 81, right? I know 3 goes into there. 3 goes in there 27 times. 27 times 3 is 81. 27 times 3 is 81. So this equals that. And this is easy because, what's that? That's 3. So this is 3. And I can't do anything with that. It just stays like it is. You see? Do you see? 3 goes into 81 27 times. When you factor, you're looking for a perfect cube. Let's try a different one. You ready? Let's try this one. The 54. You ready? We're going to do the 54. What goes into 54?
6 times 5.
Okay, what else? What's the small number that goes into 54?
The 2.
2. 2 goes into 54. How many times? 2 goes into 54. How many times? How many times does 2 go into 54? 27 times. Holy moly guacamole. Do you see what I mean? 2 times 27 is 54. They're always going to, these problems you're going to have right now, they're going to work out like that. See if a small number goes into it. 2 times 27 is 54. So this is 27 times 2 times cube root of x cubed. Like if you broke it apart, that's what it would be. Because 27 times 2 is 54. And the reason I use 27 is because it's a perfect cube. That's just 3. Yeah? Hey, what's this part? Just x. And this part? Can't do anything, right? So you put the whole numbers together, right? Like these two, you put them together because they can be simplified, and then whatever's left, you leave like that. Like that. These are going to work out easy. The ones I'm going to ask you to do, they're going to be easier than the square roots. Because remember, like on the square roots, you know how like 24 can be tricky? Because it could be 8 times 3, it could be 4 times 6, it could be 2 times 12. And they all have different like ways to get the answer. These are going to be easier. I'm always going to make sure that it's like twice one of these numbers or just 3 times one of those numbers. And that's it. It's going to be easy. Okay? 2 problems. 2 problems, real quick. 2 problems. Yes, Maria? So, just try. Just try. 16, 250. Wait, just calmate vieja. Look. Is there a number times one of these that equals that? What? 8 times 2. That's that. Easy. 16. Is there one of these numbers times 2 that equals this? Hijuela. See? Yeah. So this is 2. Right? And this part, cube root of 2. Perfect cube. Yeah. So what about this one? Do you see what you could multiply by one of these to get 250? That times 2 again, huh? That times 2. Times 2, right? Or no? 125 times 2? Is that 250?
Yeah.
I hope so. Okay, good. So, that's really the cube root of 125 times the cube root of 2. Do you see? And this number right here, you see, it's 5. This number right here just stays by itself. Janique, do you see now? What about this one? You see, 2 times this is 250. See? And I have 250. Yeah. Because 125 times 2 is 250. The cube root, yeah. That's just part of the instructions. That's it. That's it. Exactly right. Okay. Geo, you gotta do your homework today, buddy. You ready?